Oh, wait, no longer. Greatness has arrived. Welcome to the late reactions of the PlayStation State of Play. We know nothing, okay? I maybe know a little bit. But other than that, these two don't know nothing. They don't know squat, and we're going to try to keep it that way. We are going to watch the State of Play that was literally announced yesterday. We'll get more into that when we actually record the show. But yeah, all we really know is that this is 55 minutes long. And I have a hard out at 10:30 at night. So let's do it. Let's get right into it. Let me hit the. Watch this. I'm going to do what Kyle does now. Look at this. This is actually way harder.
Like, do you have any last minute predictions before we watch?
No, I don't. I was gonna say I saw a rumor going around that a bunch of stuff changed for Silk Song, but I don't think that would be here. I think that would be at the.
I think that's Achilles.
The summer show. So I'm gonna. No, I don't have anything.
Joe, before you add that to the stage,
yep.
Just make sure you hide the chat on the side.
Oh, I'm gonna put it to
either theater mode or you can full screen it in the window, whatever it is.
Okay. Oh, why did that do that?
Are you sharing a tab?
I shouldn't be sharing a tab. Let me see.
Can I add it to the stage? Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it. It's like there's like this weird blank thing here. You see this?
I certainly do. Are you full screen?
I am full screen. Huh. Here,
take it out green thing.
Unclick it.
Unclick the green thing at the top. No, I don't want to hide you, Silken. I want to hide the chat from the live.
There you
go. That's what I want.
Okay. Nope.
Hey, chat. While they're figuring this out, how do I reset my Steam Deck?
Take it off the.
Joe, I take it off. Grab it if you want.
Yeah, just grab it. You do it. You're better than this than me.
Stop it.
I just don't want you to get spoiled. I don't know why this thing's here.
Ooh, you have the video analytics tab open, I think.
But I try to untab it and then here, I'm gonna remove it. All right. I like this. Technical difficulties 2 minutes in where I'm like, oh, we can't mess up. We gotta be on our A game. All right, here we are. This is it. There's a whole bunch of stuff here.
Oh boy. Okay, well, the chapters are spoiling the first thing. I can't hide that. That's a YouTube thing. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh, are you sure? I'm sure?
Absolutely positive, sir.
All right. Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Never lead me astray.
I think I put out a Blue Sky an hour before this started. I had like some last minute predictions. RE9, Final Fantasy Tactics, God of War Greek game. And there's another one that I forget, but I'm too scared to go on Blue Sky to check.
Oh, and I'll say I think we get another something for Yotei, but I don't think it's anything like huge. But I think we do get. I think they talk about Yotei.
Okay. I think every single game here comes out this year.
Whoa. Okay.
That's the craziest prediction I got.
Sorrow's gameplay was the last one.
Oh, you think so? Except for Sorrows. There will be very few games in 2026. I'm already moving the goalposts.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Is that good audio-wise?
So far, so good.
Yeah, that's good for me. It wasn't playing any audio when you asked. So I was like, I don't know.
Oh, sure.
Fuck yes. Already sold. Enhanced.
Emotion running through our veins.
If anyone has not played Tetris Effect yet, please do that.
Oh, right here.
Can you play that single player or is that? Oh.
Now this is a series I never played, but I know is very good, and I should.
A beat drop, okay.
Oh, fuck, cool, my friend. Oh my god.
It's about time for another one of these. That's the last one we'll put. Ida?
Yeah. And let me tell you something. The game slaps. 100%. I'm texting CJ right now. Fall 2025, right off the
VR 2? Oh my god, I'll cry in VR playing that game. That's what happened when I played Tetris Effect in VR. The music is so...
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi. ディレクターの石原隆です。ルミネスアライズのトレーラー、楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。ルミネスアライズはバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクトを一度遊んだことがある人はわかると思いますが、ルミネスアライズはただのパズルゲームではありません。夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
Chat, let me know if volume needs to be adjusted or anything at all. If you need any of us to raise our voice, just let me know.
The
After
future.
dreaming,
It isn't just a dream.
And that sucks.
It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality.
What is it?
We create life
That looks like Detroit
for
become
our
human.
future.
Right?
Delphi Corporation.
Where we heard that before? Delphi Corporation.
Now let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
Wait. Is this Pragmata?
There you are.
That make
All better.
Yay!
Oh, wow.
It's back!
Look at you.
After you convinced me not to put it on my thing this year, Kyle.
I am D.I.
It's probably gonna be like 2026 or something.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something?
What's that voice act? Wow, this sounds familiar.
Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Oh yeah.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through.
Oh yeah.
What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
I can't believe it's back already.
It looks fucking good.
It does.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am D.I.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Don't get in the car, D.
Dude, she's so cute.
Hey, it's real.
That was
Okay,
very
thanks,
cute.
Kyle.
Not a problem.
That was really cute.
All right.
I love
2
the
hits so
callback
far.
there. Just when they announced the delay, they had that little "We're very sorry"
Oh,
note
you're
in the
right.
game.
Yeah, Shoots, it's just what happens through
hey, today is Saturday.
StreamYards. We were gonna do it like through OBS.
Apparently the current president is
We just
actually
didn't have
humane.
enough time.
What is that?
Truly, we're getting ready
It's
for
okay. I'll get it.
SGF and all this.
Time.
So yeah, it might be a little choppy. I'll give you like the state of play video right here if you want to watch alongside of
Stay
us.
with Grandpa. You're gonna die. Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds. Seriously? Seriously. Don't worry. I made this just in case. The Dead Gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
The fuck?
What's happening? Did I take drugs?
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's
Yes,
pretty
Alex,
lame.
we're seeing this too.
Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
I'm a dead man.
This gives me
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising, definitely.
Like Dead Rising mixed with like No More Heroes.
Yes. Who makes No More Heroes?
Pluto?
Alright. No, this is probably his joint.
I'm definitely intrigued.
It's definitely something. Next
Romeo
year.
is a dead man. Coming 2026. Maybe.
Maybe.
That was Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit? I'm on your back. What?
Yep. That makes so much sense.
So much sense. Clarity.
皆さんこんに
That's
ちは
gonna be a trip.
グラスオッパーのやっちゃうの須田剛一ですいえ皆さんトレーラーどうでした、グラスオッパーの久々の新作ロミオ・イザ・デッドマンです、いよいよ発表できました、このゲームはですね主人公のロミオがロミオ・スターゲーザーという名前なんですかっこいいでしょ、時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していくそんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません銃も使えます、ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのかそれは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください、プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
This guy fucking rocks, actually. He's one wrong decision away from like doing all that outside of a 7-Eleven, and that's why I love that man's energy.
サクコ、どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。今は誰かと
Oh no,
喋
is
りた
this
く
where the
て。
lady's head blows up?
私も後から行くね。
What?
じゃあね。
This is Silent Hill.
Yeah, I think
裏切り者。
we saw that
Remember-
teaser trailer last
Yeah,
year or
the-
something.
Yeah, the lady's head blew up and it turned into a worm. Remember that?
Yep.
Yep.
Her head blew up. Turned into a worm.
私の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。
Oh
俺もいない
shit.
し、君の悪い解説がルーツに回ってるし。
Yes, please hit that like button, y'all.
I'm already scared. I'm not even playing it.
Oh, like,
Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it.
Fuck that. No. No.
Wait, you made it through Silent Hill 2. You got this.
Why is it so much scarier than the others?
He's like, what is more terrifying than being like a school kid in the middle of all this?
I miss my sexy leg.
Oh, nope, that's real.
Nope.
そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。
What the fuck?
一人は嫌だよ。
I don't want you to be alone either. I am not going to be after this. What the fuck?
ずっと一緒だよって約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
That's gonna blow up. Wasn't far off.
Yeah.
裏切り者。
They are coming out swinging.
No fucking thanks.
This
I'm out.
year?
I'm out. That was terrifying.
I don't know if I'm gonna be brave enough to play that one. That seemed way scarier than Silent Hill
100%. Jesus Christ. 16th century.
The castle has been sighted again.
Bloodborne looks different.
The
Right?
church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped.
We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within. The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand.
This mission will test the limits of your courage.
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Thousand Blossom! Die
That's a good Metroidvania. This looks like it's made by the Persona team. Just like the art style. I'm loving it.
With me!
I wouldn't be shocked.
We start our mission!
I can't hear you. It's loud. This part is very loud. I don't know why. It's the orchestra maybe.
I was gonna say, this reminds me of the Bloodstain. That's why I thought.
Hey, okay. Bloodstain, let's fucking go.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
Rub-a-dub-dub.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical. I'm counting on you, Agent.
Oh, Digimon.
Alright.
Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron life form. Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll always be right here with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Digimon kids.
Or what is that? You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have launched an attack on this scale.
We now believe most of the anomalies we've been dealing with stem from Digimon.
It seems
I
the
did
upcoming
really like the
battle is
Digimon
truly
show when I was a
unavoidable.
kid.
The
Not
world
gonna
on
lie.
this end is running out of time.
I
If the
remember
gate is
watching
opened with the digital
the
world in such a
pilot
state,
going, they're
the
just ripping
human
off
world will
Pokemon.
most certainly
And
be
I
affected.
remember vividly
Do the Titans
my
not care
cousin
about the end
peeing
of
his
the digital
pants. I
world?
don't know why,
Stop it!
but we were laughing at him
That
for
egg
peeing
is
his
very
pants.
important!
part of the memory.
The world tree has been attacked. It is just as the great one, Plutomon, said.
They can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength.
Everything's riding on you.
To move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
Yes.
So I didn't have cable growing up, and Digimon was part of the Saturday morning cartoon lineup of the channels I did have. But Pokemon, I only could watch on my VHS tapes that I had. So when I watched all the VHS tapes I had to re-watch those episodes. So I think that's partly why I really liked Digimon.
Wait a second.
Wait a sec. Isn't this
the Final Fantasy devs?
That's 16, right?
Abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice. But deliver us from our sins.
Is this tactics?
We might know salvation.
Yo.
If you feel wrong,
Let's
blame
go.
yourself or the father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this
Let's
path
go.
of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty.
Heavens fall upon your crown!
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
I love a good tactics game, dude.
Oh my god. This one is
Let's go.
So good.
Do you remember when your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass?
No, but Dad was a fucking fancy boy. You kidding me?
I love that
Making
they
blade out
are
of-
including both versions.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh!
Oh, looks like someone's gonna go after that in Fantasy League.
Hi everyone. Is that the second game out in September?
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Very different style.
We hope you
games, at
enjoyed
least.
that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evil East Chronicles. The game will include two versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles. Final Fantasy Tactics, The Evil East Chronicles launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th, and will be available for pre-order later today.
Okay.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
Okay.
That's a little dramatic.
Toilet?
Yeah, I just saw
Baby
everything in the street.
steps.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
I can run away.
He's shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done. Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock, knock. Oh, no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain. Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to PS5 on September 8th.
September again? There are so many months. There are so many months.
Right? Ooh.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities, including a paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape. Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer.
Okay, seriously, there's like 11 more months.
Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever. Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
That's fine.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives
my
onto PS5 September 5th.
Come on now.
Is that the second one on September 5th, too?
Let me
Ninja
guess, this is
Gaiden
coming out
Ragebound is a challenging new
September
entry in the
3rd?
long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans,
I think
forced
Mike
to
and I have
combine
to have
their
a long
souls
talk
and
of
skills
when we're
against a
doing our
demon
showcase
uprising.
in September.
And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Oh, wow.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound arrives July 31st on PS5 and
You
PS4.
found another month. Good for you guys.
From the game bakers, Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
It's a game that's real pretty, but I will never play.
What's that?
I just sort of
Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
Yeah, I couldn't either.
Hey! Hey, wait for me!
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
What's your mom?
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
I love what Soken says. Every
You can give it
publisher
a try
knows
yourself with a demo
there's
that
only
arrives later
February
today.
and September in a year.
Ooh, demo today. Nice.
It's good.
That's all from us, but there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
We
knew pretty early on that the game was fun to play. People were excited about it.
The most rewarding
Is this
part
the
of
Mortal
it is just
Kombat
seeing
collection?
people
That looks
react
like the
to
Mortal
it.
Kombat 5.
Yeah, it definitely does look like that.
We knew that we were onto something.
Let's go!
It was such a shock to see this game. I was like, I can't believe this game exists.
Oh, fuck yes!
The only Mortal
It
Kombat I
became
played was
something
one
that
on
added
Wii.
to the mystique of Mortal Kombat.
Hey, that counts.
I wasn't
We're
allowed
showing
to play
you
this,
a
but
part
we
of
would
a
sneak
world
it.
that is much larger.
Nice. What up, GD?
There was no template to make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is
Dude,
an expression
are they gonna
of who we were and what we
docu-series this?
wanted to do.
Yeah, this one Digital Extremes does.
Flawless.
We need to get him on the show. This is incredible.
Or Digital
That's awesome.
Yeah, they did one on that Llama Soft
Yeah.
dev. They had where it was his games
so
and
fun.
it was like telling. What?
Excuse me?
Oh, our
Oh, it's a fight stick? This makes sense because of Evo. Not for me, but like, totally makes sense. Oh, damn. That looks dope. Not gonna lie.
I would never get it and never use it, but it looks good.
It look, exactly. I didn't get into just not.
We have evidence of an enemy intruder. Commence alert formation.
What if we get that fight stick and play Elden Ring with it?
That guy? No, he's close.
All right.
Where did he go?
I swear to God, they moved this back to fucking September.
We're under fire.
I mean, no, I think it's the week before. I think it's the last week.
Yeah,
Loading
it's
like
so
this.
fucking
It's
close.
a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Baby.
This is cool because I've never played for serious Metal Gear. So like, this is one I intend to play.
What's
So
the
I'm
matter?
excited.
I'm over here.
You play a
Go
B-boy?
back to your own world.
What?
A B-boy.
See you in hell.
I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
Yes.
Basically September.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Round up September 1st. Ooh, and more?
Hide and seek mode, that could be fun.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Okay.
Since
Dynasty
time
Warriors?
immemorial, this power has
they have the
been
heart out.
the impetus for human wars.
Looks like it is. Ninja, though. These motherfuckers are so busy.
Another Neo game?
Such an ominous atmosphere, and one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Oh, shit.
What
Oh, I
makes a
think you're right,
shogun?
dude.
Here is my answer.
Make the dodge button circle, goddammit. I will play these games. A simple request.
I never played any of these.
You're not gonna like them.
That's why I figured they weren't up my alley.
They're
They
gonna
look
be-
gorgeous.
They're gonna kick the shit out of you.
Not a light
How
game.
foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
Very cool.
Okay.
I know a lot of people love that franchise though, so that's probably
Yeah.
really exciting for a lot of people.
This is like one of the first games that are like, oh yeah,
Who
there
might
could
you
be
be,
another
warrior?
team that does something different than From Software in a similar vein.
Tokugawa.
You know?
Takechiyo.
All right, I'm in.
皆さんこんにちは。チーム忍者の安田です。戦国死にゲーシリーズの最新作「203」をついに発表させていただきました。
All right, I'm gonna say what we're all
今作
thinking.
のア
That
クション
guy's
はシ
got
リーズの馴
spaghetti
染みの
arms.
侍スタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを
I
築
don't
き
think I-
より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。
They look like a
I
little
didn't
spaghetti.
notice.
ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりPlayStation 5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Looks like you got that jacket from Kids Gap.
Joe!
Joe.
This is why they banned you from buying things off of the PlayStation.
Exactly.
True, that's true.
No
Ooh,
one knows
PSVR
how
2.
old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known. My whole world. I was raised in this city's shadow. Free to take whatever I need to survive.
Is this a beef?
Beef? You and me, Link.
I mean, it looks like you're a thief,
Yes.
so that would make sense.
This city hides many lost and
I
legendary
played the
treasures.
PS4 one very briefly.
Yeah.
Locked away, waiting to be found, waiting
VR
to be
could be fun,
taken.
though.
Oh yeah, I think this actually makes it perfect for
But
what type of
some
game that is.
treasures come with more trouble
Later,
than
you've been
others.
sneaking around and stealing stuff again.
It depends. I'm either really good or really bad and no in between.
That's fair.
I do enjoy it though. I do enjoy it.
Now, Stroobs, that's what I am gonna do. Real talk, because I know with the Edge, but this is like prior to the Edge controller. You know what I mean? So I'll definitely.
Are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure.
Road
She's keeping it
96.
safe
That
in her
sounds familiar.
I like the colors.
I was gonna say vibrant. I love that.
Market land
Gives me very like big rare vibes.
Damn it! It's gone! Someone beat us to it!
Oh, okay.
Ever since the Great Flood,
Elland, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken
What up, New Age
everything from us.
Prometheus?
But you Tide Walkers are all connected.
Hey, you, stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
Marauders, this is our new recruit!
Please, help me.
Tide
A
Walkers.
very interesting concept.
Yeah.
Will you help us?
I would hate for anyone to follow me running into walls and being
Yep.
lost.
Tides of Tomorrow.
All right.
That's
Okay.
intriguing. for
Yeah.
sure. And it's cool how it's multiplayer, but it's not like multiplayer.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Ducey, the game director of Astro Bot. It's a pleasure to be back
Are you
today
getting more
to share
levels?
more news with you. What the last few months it has been in the world
I haven't
of Astro.
played any of the
Astro
new
Bot
levels
launched
since
last
the base
September
game
to
came out.
such encouraging feedback,
I have a lot to catch up
even
on.
receiving a few others we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas
last one
special
is my
packed with
nemesis. I
festive
haven't beaten
surprises. And then earlier this year, the
I let one of my
Fishes
friends
Void
borrow it,
Galaxy made
and then
its
he was gonna give it
appearance,
back, and then they
adding
released
yet
more
new
levels, and I was like,
challenging
just
levels,
keep it so you
all
beat
of
those
which
levels,
came at
and then
no
give it
additional
back, and they
cost.
just keep adding more.
And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astro Bot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei,
No, Yotei.
alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astro Bot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist. So be on the lookout for more news coming soon.
Oh, the
From all
eyes
of
have
us
changed.
at Team Asobi,
No,
thank
you
you
can't-
all
you
for
can't
the
do
amazing
that to me.
reception you gave our game. And enjoy the rest of the show.
I love Astro Bot so much.
Now we release the Flash throwback version.
Yes.
Please.
That's not terrible.
My old man always said to me, he told me,
Another pirate game?
get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No old man.
This is gorgeous.
Just got a
Yeah, it's very
ship.
pretty.
Memories go, memories stay, chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays, standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ooh, I love that island.
Oh, this is a vibe. Dude, this looks fucking awesome. Did it turn into a turn-based game for a second?
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pirates are in right now. It's funny how everything goes in phases. Like, everything is set in
Right.
Japan, then everything is pirates, then the next thing will happen, you know?
I'm totally in on this.
Yeah. It looks great.
Yeah, this looks like a good time. Flashy combat. Sea of Remnants coming 2026.
I gotta know if that's single player.
I was wondering
Yes.
that same thing, because sometimes it looks like it could be, but sometimes it looks multiplayer.
Journey devs?
Looks like it. Yep.
Making the next game. Sand. Ooh.
how to make this game.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
Yep. Kick flip with the sword. Yes.
Tony Hawk meets Journey.
Let's go.
Oh, so pretty.
It's gorgeous. Sword of the Sea.
Whoa!
August 19th. Wow, that's super close.
That's very close.
I'm in.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani.
Hi,
That was a
Kristen.
new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and Pathless. We're excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
That's huge.
That's awesome.
On June
Hell
17th,
yeah.
Remedy brings otherworldly action to game catalog with
Cannot
FBC
wait.
Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into
So
game catalog
close.
on June 17th. The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer.
She has such a great voice.
The PS2 version
Yeah,
of
right?
legendary
So
immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
That's good.
In July,
Okay.
Twisted Metal 3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for
Yeah,
the
do
second
some for
season
the new
premiere of
season,
Twisted
right?
Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
I don't like this.
Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil
okay.
3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog.
I like this.
Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play
Right.
celebration, running now through June 11th.
That is
Days
like
of Play is a two-week
definition of
event that includes
Kaikai
bonus
double for that
PlayStation
game.
Plus content
Yeah.
drops.
I was gonna
quick
say
reviews
I
on
tried
software
Myst
and
one
hardware,
time and I
more.
did not. I could not
Visit
figure anything
PlayStation
out,
Blog
and
and
then I turned it
PlayStation.com
off
for
and never
full
turned it back on
details.
again.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11
No
years
way.
old.
Let's fucking go.
PlayStation got them first?
Let's fucking go.
boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in
I
the
know that
Navy.
guy.
His
Is this
superiors
Young Bond?
all praise his instincts.
And
Vanguard
all
and
in
Destiny.
early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination.
How-
It was
how did
ill-disciplined,
PlayStation get this
utterly
like
reckless.
reputation?
He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason
is
to
it?
put him in the program, Mom.
Who is it?
I think you just covered them all, Greenway.
Which actor? You're
It's really quite simple.
No, I think
Bond
this is. I
a
think this is
bullet
like a.
without a target. Let's give him one.
That looks like Nathan Drake.
I thought it looked like young Tom Cruise.
That too. Yeah.
Do you have an appointment?
Technically.
James Bond. Whew. He's with me.
And you are?
Oh, hello.
Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
Yes.
So you shouldn't have.
Oh fuck yes, we're doing like his first. Oh my god.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the end game is, we won't see it coming. Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Tell me, what do you do, James?
Lately,
Bond song coming in. Are you kidding me?
It looks like this is James Bond's first mission.
Oh my god. That looks insane.
Fuck yes, dude.
We get a date.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
September this year.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh,
that looks so good.
So good.
God, yes. Holy shit. We're gonna end it there.
Hello, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of
I'm
Iron
shocked
Interactive.
the first time we see that game is
The team
here,
is
not
thrilled to announce
Yeah.
007 First Flight. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00
Gameplay
status.
tomorrow?
Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
He's looking like he knows. He knows he's fucking got it. He's got the fucking juice.
I
Oh,
was expecting it to be good, but
let's go. I don't even know if I want to watch.
well, it's like, what else can they show us, though? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably more so like, we didn't forget. It's still coming. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Just gotta come this time.
You're still with me?
Back to normal.
Not a gun.
What a good boy.
I
Sucker
love
punch.
that we get a wolf.
Please don't kill the wolf.
Oh, frick. Fair point. Maybe I don't love that we have a wolf. That wolf is not surviving.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。
Oh!
Work system works.
Fighting game.
君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。
What the fuck?
ビブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。よし。
I'm not a fighting game person. I'll play this.
I'll play the shit, yeah. I'll buy that stick.
任せてちょうだい。私の名前の通り、マーベラス。
親愛なるスパイダーマンだ。スパイリーセンス。今日もお見事大勝利。
Chop. This looks great.
Is it multiplayer or are there more than one person on each side?
Might be like okay.
Can you tell I don't play fighting games? I'm like, why are there so many combos?
Yeah, baby!
Seems like there's a lot of characters.
Bro, I don't want to hear that this state of play was bad. I really don't want to fucking hear it. Now they got my wife.
人々に嫌われていても、私は世界を守る。さあ、ファイアーさせろ。
Guess that explains why there's more than one character.
正義のためにこれが私のとっておきだ。こっちだよ。
Dude, this is incredible.
またなベイビー。我々のチームワークは絶対に破れない。
I can't wait to see the roster for that.
A hype trailer.
Holy shit, Arkham System works.
Again, not a fighting person at all.
Day one. And like, let me tell you something. You and me, we're just gonna be pressing like X and circle, just trying to jump.
Button mash.
100%. Wait, what the fuck?
Just kidding. Dropping now. Oh, we're gonna hear from the devs.
Oh, I like that.
PlayStation の友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアクの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつもまず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
I was glad to see an MCU film that looks like this.
100%.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom.
I mean, the Spider-Verse
and
films do
wanting
well.
to say why
Yeah.
isn't
Why not
PlayStation
try,
in
you
this
know?
space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and then just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいでっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold or you don't do it at all.
I love the art style. So
I feel like
pretty.
I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see
4v4
from
is gonna
Arc
be
System
wild
Works
thing,
when they take on a Marvel IP.
Now,
And
fun
what
fact,
came
the
up
only
was
good,
something that
the only
went beyond
fighting
that.
game I'm good at is Marvel vs. Capcom.
一番最初にマーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなり日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが、出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶるよくて、これなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet. Think luxury race car mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと、
When Ark looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で、4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか、安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you can either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
Holy shit.
That was cool.
That's cool, dude. I love a little deep dive. Is that it?
You're still with me?
Oh, there you go. That was a real fun time.
It seems the
We saw James Bond.
truly unavoidable.
Chris Yotei was there for a sec. Like, that looks cool. Okay, Final Fantasy Tactics. All right. Okay, gang. Wow. What a show. Oh my goodness gracious. How do I start the intro to the show? How do I
we're going right into
redo it? Yeah, we're gonna go right into it. Well, first let me first get the how do I you know how to do it, Kyle?
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
All right.
Right,
Let me first get the blog posted here. First off, everybody in chat, let me know what you guys thought of the PlayStation State of Play. Because I got thoughts. But let me know in the comments. Did you love it? Did you hate it? And listen, I know I enjoyed it, so I guess the internet hated it. But we'll find out. We'll find out. And that's okay if you didn't like it. And it's okay if you're like, yeah, it's a C+. It's okay if you love it and you thought it was the best one ever. No one's ever wrong here. All this to buy myself time. The site's going so slow right now. My goodness.
Everyone's trying to read it.
Seriously. Dang it. The PlayStation. Okay, there you go. Oh my goodness. All announcements and trailers. There you go. Let me just see. This is what I don't like. It's out of order. And
It's fine.
No, you're right. It's fine. We're just gonna go out of order. That's totally okay. Kyle Stevenson, are you ready to go live?
I am late. Are you ready?
Ready.
All right,
let's
chat.
do
We'll
it.
see you in 19 seconds.
Oh, wait, no longer. Greatness has arrived. Welcome to episode 430 of The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players. I'm your host, Joseph, aka Mr. Badbit, and it is here where we square up the latest and greatest in all things PlayStation. And ooh-wee. You can watch us live over at youtube.com/PS Trophy Room on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and podcast feeds the very next day afterwards. And in this episode, we are squaring up the surprised state of play and The Witcher 4 Unreal Gameplay Showcase Extravaganza. Alongside me, the greatest co-host, whoever will be, who is tired, but we're still packing for Summer Game Fest, Mr. Kyle Stevenson. How are you, sir?
You say still packing. Haven't started.
Yes.
My clothes are cleaned. They went through the laundry. I just gotta throw them in the suitcase.
Okay.
We're good.
I feel like I'm 70% there. I'm at the phase where it's like, I'm forgetting something. Don't know what yet, but I'm gonna figure it out when I'm at the airport.
To me, it doesn't feel like we're all leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because my flight is a night flight.
Yeah,
I've never
same.
taken a flight that isn't early morning.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting in early.
Yeah.
I'll be in LA like at 10:30 tomorrow is when I land.
I will
Pacific
be
time.
I'll be getting in at 11. I don't know how I'm gonna sleep and like reconfigure my brain, but it's just been such a chaotic couple of days because just to let the audience in on the show for a second, this is going to be a totally different show literally yesterday before the state of play news. So there is no show notes. Not this episode. We
We're
are all
winging
just
it.
we're winging it. It is all just breaking down the state of play and again, Witcher 4, which looks, oh my god. That said, this lightweight herself, T, how far in are you? I feel like you have your stuff together when it comes to like packing and like shipping yourself out to California.
I didn't pack until today, which is very late for me. Normally I try to pack really early, but it's just been, now that I have a kid, it's like stressful and anxiety inducing traveling without her because especially recently with flying being like kind of dangerous. It always runs through my head that like, oh my God, I'm going to die in a plane crash and then my daughter's not going to have a mom. Like those intrusive thoughts. So I've been a really anxious, stressy, depressing mess this week. So I didn't pack because the thought of packing was making me panic. So I packed today.
Okay.
Proud of myself. I also managed to pack in a carry-on, which I was also proud of myself for. However, it is busting at the seams. So
I was gonna I'm trying to get everything into one carry-on, which I think I got. But is there a way, because I don't fly often, that I could buy another carry-on? Like, hey, here's my backpack.
You can have one personal item, which is like a backpack, and one carry-on, which is a suitcase. So you can't have two carry-on suitcases, but you can have a personal item that goes under your seat and a carry-on that goes in the overhead bin.
Okay, cool. And I also have like a humble brag sleep apnea. So I have a CPAP machine, but that's a medical thing.
I don't think that counts as your personal item.
Got it.
I don't think. Like the diaper bag doesn't count as a personal item. So I'd assume you can have a separate CPAP bag.
Yeah, I'm like, this thing helps me breathe. So
worst case scenario, they'll just have you gate check your carry-on suitcase.
Okay. All right. I'm not concerned. Listen, all that stuff aside, thank you all so much. Because of y'all, because of your support, whether you're in the live chat, whether you're listening in your car, whether you're watching days, weeks, even months afterwards, I don't know. Thank you all so much for really just being the driver that has gotten us to Summer Game Fest. We literally would not be here without you guys. And this is just such a momentous occasion. And I've just been in such a good mood the past 2 weeks. And now it's it's showtime. We have so much in store for you guys. I think among the three of us, we have like over 20 appointments to see games, to play them, and hopefully report on back to y'all next week for what it was our game of show for Summer Game Fest. That said, before we get into squaring up the state of play that we just saw and our expectations walking in and our thoughts walking out, I want to give a shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. It's like what we say each and every show. The reason why we look so good, we sound so great, the reason why we're able to go to Summer Game Fest is because of your generosity over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. I want to thank our newest members, Arlie Upper 90 at the silver tier, Caleb Cook at the platinum tier. I want to thank our premium members, Todd Burwitz and Toxic, and of course, K-Rock's Kiddo Cullen. I want to thank our platinum members, JC, Jedi Master Ren, Cowboy 90, Jonas Young, The Green Gorilla Gamer, Chaotic Monkey, Ryuko Kill 90, Stephen Flesh, Strubles and Bits, A. Aaron, Bertos Maximus, Tommy, Chris, Hybrid 748, Matt Valdez, Silkenet, Decimine, Mitchell Gramling, Mike Thomas, The Enchanted Goat, our gold members, Cypher Primus, Darth Simon the Pie Man, Jesse Garcia, JB the Purple Monkey, Hyde Indoors, Katie, Kevin Mitchell, Kevin Diaz, Marcus O'Neill, The Red Arrow, Aegis Hermit, Androsaur, Astronaut Jr., Winter Gamer, Stingray X, Robbie Bobby Miller himself, Brenton Zachary, Final Fan XZ, Hambone, JD Dillinger, Stone Cold, E.T., Tino Six Speed, N. Johnson, Sean McKenzie, Rick Arrington, Solo, Matthew King, Duh Overlord, Dewane Raksha, Drellish, Rick Davis, Steph Mildner, Samuel Nestling, Maximum Carnage, Michael Hassett, Drug Prowling Wolf, Maddox Visia, Mac, Jasmine Bren, Tristan Wonderland, Batter Haddock, and the Lord Commander Suddy. Thank you all so much for supporting us the ways you do over at patreon.com/PS Trophy Room. Get yourself exclusive shows and help support the show while doing it. And then also, just because we're not streaming the show doesn't mean we have lovely friends that aren't streaming the show either. So we've reached out to community members. I know the Green Gorilla Gamer, he will be covering the Jeff Keighley show. And to get all the updates of all the other community members streaming as well, make sure you're following us on Blue Sky, or I'll allow myself on X this one week, and I will shout you out there as well. So it gives everybody an opportunity to go check out what this community has to offer with so many amazing personalities. So that's that. Kyle Stevenson.
Also, really quick shout out to our YouTube members, Nisa Hauer, The Kush Completionist, Pops Arcade, Strubles Bits, and Tommy.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Everybody for supporting us the ways you do. Now, Kyle Stevenson,
Hi.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Thoughts walking into the state of play before I hit my mic again. What were your thoughts? Because they literally gave us a day, and the eve of the Switch launch.
Yeah,
like we're not getting a showcase here. It's a state of play.
Mm-hmm.
Was that able to correct your expectations walking in to what we were getting?
I don't think my expectations needed to be corrected. I was just excited to have a PlayStation focused thing.
Yeah,
because and I forgot who said this or who on Blue Sky skeeted it out, bleeded it out. I don't know what the term is anymore.
Yeah.
But it truly feels, now that we have a state of play, it feels like the old days of E3, of us sitting there watching the full week of everybody, because we have a PlayStation show.
Yeah.
There's a new Nintendo console. There's an Xbox show. There's another whole giant show in Keighley's show on Friday. And all these other smaller indie showcases that are happening this weekend as well. It truly feels like such a huge celebration of gaming.
Yep.
To not have a PlayStation dedicated thing felt weird to me during this time frame. So
yeah,
the fact that we got one is great. And I was just again a little bummed that they gave us just a day notice. But yeah, I was just excited to learn more about games that I'll be playing on my console.
What were your thoughts walking into this? Again, 24 hours. We're busy. We're packing.
Mm-hmm.
We're having existential crises.
Intrusive thoughts.
Intrusive thoughts.
Yeah, I went in with very low expectations because I was like, what are they going to show? Because I know PlayStation usually is involved in Jeff Keighley's show in some capacity. So I was like, it's hard for me to figure out, okay, what's going to be shown here versus at the Summer Game Fest show. So I kind of went into it with low expectations, thinking they're probably not going to show anything major here. I would assume they would save that for like the big stage. So I went in with very low expectations because that's typically how I try to go in with these showcases. Because every time I get my hopes up, then I'm like, oh.
Yeah, like that's where I'm at too. It's just, like my thoughts walking in was like they gave us a day's notice. They didn't do a great job, I think, setting the stage of what we could see and what we wouldn't see. I think the lack of Saros means that we're gonna get something a little bigger in September because Housemarque said, "Hey, you're gonna hear from us again this year," and we haven't heard anything. So I think September maybe cues up something more reminiscent of a showcase. That's
what day
I
in
hope
September? Every day a game is coming out.
Yeah, Joe, you can't do
Right.
that. You can't do that.
How do we fit all these games in here? These announcements.
There's
It's
only
like-
30 days in September, and we got 29 games. So
Yeah. I mean, Jesus. Yeah, this
And the next
was
6 indie showcase. We got to figure out when we're out doing it in September.
yeah,
That's
because
insane.
so this show was in June, but it seemed like every other game announced was releasing in September, which an omission to those games is a little game called Marathon. I want to know, Light, your thoughts. We've been talking about the chaos at Bungie and all the drama and whatever have you. The omission of Marathon here, do you think they're saving that for Keighley show, or do you think they are reevaluating the project and we'll see it next year?
I think they stay quiet for a little while until everything is sorted. I don't think we hear from them until they know exactly how they're going to solve the problem, and they know how they're going to move forward. And I think that's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Because they have to talk with the artists, they have to talk within the company, they have, there's a lot of things for them to reevaluate. So it's going to take some time. And I think we'll hear from them once they have the answers to that. But I don't think that will be anytime soon. I think originally maybe we were probably supposed to see Marathon here or on Friday. But I don't expect to hear from them again until everything is sorted out.
What do you think, Kyle? You're nodding your head in approval.
I 1,000 trillion million % agree. I don't think we see. I was not expecting to see it here. I don't think we see it for a while because they got some shit they got to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, John Wismer says it perfectly in the chat. That game is never coming out legally. Like,
it'd be weird to show it without having answers of how they're going to fix it. It'll leave a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. So it not showing up makes a total amount of sense.
Yeah. And with Arc Raiders around the corner, seemingly going to release on Friday or Saturday, which is the latest rumor, which we can confirm, like that is probably it. Everybody's been telling me there's something in the data files or whatever. So yeah, assume it's in a surprise release. But like, I think Arc Riders needs to ride that hype. I think Marathon really needs to look itself in the mirror and ask itself where it goes from here, because I don't even see that game coming out early 2026 at this point. It's a bummer. Okay. That said, enough of that. I want to talk about the first game that we showed here, and just a little bit like a yay or nay, a type of sitch. So if you guys want to talk about it, hit yay, say yay or nay, and one of that jazz. Okay. Luminous Arise, the brand new built from the ground up entry into the iconic Puzzler series, launches later this year on PlayStation 5. This comes from Enhance, the makers of Tetris Effect. Kyle Stevenson, yay or nay?
Yay, because that soundtrack is a banger. I have not played a Luminous before. I know I should. And I know it's one of the best types of these types of games.
Yeah,
that made any sense. I'm tired. But like, this is from Enhance, who made Tetris Effect, and Tetris Effect is incredible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. What say you, like, yay or nay?
It looks cool, but I've never played anything like this before besides like the OG Tetris that I had on, well, not OG, but more OG Tetris that I had on my Game Boy Color. So
Shout
I
out.
don't know if I'll necessarily be playing this myself, but it looks really cool.
That's fair. That's fair. The last time I played Tetris Effect was with a VR headset and an edible, and it did not end well. Yet this right here, safety first, folks. This right here, though, what a vibe! What a time! I am so in on this, and immediately I think this set the stage for me and enjoying this state of play. This is a series that I admittedly got into early, or sorry, later. I think it was like, I think during the pandemic, and I love it. So yeah, no, Luminous, 100% yay for me. That said, Kyle Stevenson, a game that I think you called during the stream, our comms come out, a mystery game that is Pragmata.
It's back.
It's been literally 5 years, right?
I don't remember. I think it was at the first like PlayStation showcase.
Yeah.
Of like when they unveiled the PS5 kind of thing. And then
100%. We thought it was a Kojima joint because it was so weird. You got an astronaut man in like Times Square.
Yeah, and then I think, what was it, 2023? They announced it was delayed indefinitely or something. Like they went back to the drawing board or whatever the case may be. But this looks cool. I'm a yay for it.
Okay.
I don't know if it showed me a whole lot.
Yeah.
But the brief snippets of gameplay are exciting to me. I was a little worried because they were talking about generative AI at the beginning. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. So but yeah, this looks like really fun action combat. So yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. In a weird sense, it gives me like kind of like Stellar Blade. Hold on with me here. But like because of its like very focused on like action dodging, it kind of seems like it's more like a ranged equivalent. Like instead of a sword, you got a gun and this old girl that shoots laser beams out of her wrists. And so I'm all in. Yeah. That said, like, where are you at on this? That strange old girl could be.
I don't know. I'm like, the story seems really cool. It looks beautiful, and I want to try to play it. I just don't know if it will end up being a me game. Just until I see more of the combat, I guess. I don't know. It makes me nervous, but it's definitely one that I'll give a shot and I'll see, kind of like I did with Stellar Blade. Like I played an hour or so of Stellar Blade. I had fun, but I was like, this isn't something that I want to put a lot of time in. But I could see this being a game that I watch because I could see the story being really good.
That's fair. Next we have a fever dream. Romeo is dead. There is no way to describe it other than it's a Suda 51 game.
Grasshopper manufacturer.
Yep. And it's
Think No More Heroes meets Dead Rising.
Thank you.
It's the vibes we got from it. But in typical Suda fashion, it goes all over the place.
Yeah.
And
the comedy reminded me of, what was that one game that came out last year or 2 years ago with that talking gun from that comedian?
Oh, High on Life.
Yeah, that's what the comedy reminded me of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you interested in this one, Light?
No.
Fair enough.
No, this is not a me game.
All right, not a yay. How about you, Kyle Stevenson? Yay or nay on Romeo is Dead?
I am also a nay. I think it's too out there for me.
I'm gonna lean on nay because Suda's never been my jam. No disrespect if Suda's your jam, but I like how he takes a lot of risks. But yeah, no, this didn't do it for me.
Again, the combat looked really cool, but yeah, that's not necessarily like that comedy isn't necessarily my vibe. And I don't know.
All right, so let's talk about this game quick because Kyle's gonna put it on.
Hell yeah,
and
and like
give me nightmares.
and Chun in chat saying, I don't think there's a game that could top this one for me this week, and I love Suda, and I can totally see that. I can see why people love this game and love what he does. It's just
he's an acquired taste.
Yeah,
he really is. And so like that's why it's like no shame. I like this may be a game that like depending on its price, I'll try, or if it's like there's a demo, definitely give it a look.
And it's not like I haven't tried his other ones, right? Like I tried Let It Die briefly, and it just wasn't my favorite thing in the world.
It's for me. I've never tried his games. It was Lollipop Chainsaw his? No, right? Yeah,
I believe so.
A Lollipop. Okay, so I do have Lollipop Chainsaw. I'm gonna be giving that a go in sometime in August. So I'll see. It's just most of his games never have, like, caught my eye. So maybe I'll give it a chance. But for the sake of the show, I'm gonna just say nay. Didn't hit. Okay, now all right. Now let's talk about this game real fast. Power Stevenson. Okay.
I am such a huge yay, and if you were to ask me 2 years ago and you showed me this, I'd be like, no, I'm too scared. But after I played Silent Hill 2 and I've been playing more horror games recently, I can't wait. This looks so good in the most horrific ways possible.
I've talked to one of my best friends, her husband. He's like the toughest guy I've ever known. Like I've ever met in my life. He goes, Silent Hill 2 scared the living shit out of me. He's like, I love it so much, but oh my god, I needed my wife in the room to like complete it. This ups it. Just like you talk. I'm scared.
I am also a yay, but a pansy yay. I don't know how I'm gonna play it, but I want to play it. This looks so much scarier than Silent Hill 2. I don't know if it's the enemy type. I don't know if it's the location. I don't know, but it looks so much more terrifying, and I'm so excited. But I don't know how I'm gonna play it because you can't play a game with your eyes closed, and I'm gonna want to.
I don't know. It's how it moves. Yeah, you're in 1600. I think was it? No, it was like 1800 Japan, something along those lines.
Joe, there's literally a truck in that cutscene right there.
You're right.
It's
Sorry. My Japanese tech is way ahead of its time. Whatever. You're a schoolgirl in a Silent Hill. Things have gone awry. There's dolls, marionettes that want to kill you. That's got knives for arms, and they're moving like marionettes would.
I don't think they're just any dolls, too. I think that's her.
Or people she knows.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh God. Yeah, someone's making dolls of me. I don't like that. Yeah, this is a yay that respectfully I'm
feeling.
Look at that. No, see, it's one of those games I'm gonna stand 16 feet back watching y'all enjoy this. This is a watch from afar game.
Halloween stream where we're all in the dark and we just play this together.
Yes.
Fine. Now let's talk about the next game. Jesus,
also, the beginning of the run of September games. So this is out September 25th.
Yes. Thank you.
Which is wild to me.
Yeah. And then next game, Bloodstained Scarlet Engagement. This is the one that is around the 1600 era, whatever.
Yes, there you go.
Metroidvania from, I believe, was the creator of Castlevania, if I'm not mistaken. Right?
Let me get his name. I think his name is Koji something.
Okay. Game looks really pretty. It actually reminds me of like Metaphor ReFantazio if it was in a Metroidvania style.
Koji Igarashi is his
Thank you. Thank you. Light, are you a Metroid gal?
No, I'm not.
No.
This is unfortunately not a me game. Again, I know I understand why people love them, but it's just not. I've never really gotten into them. To be fair, I haven't really tried, but
Fair enough. Yeah, this was one Bloodstained, the original one I tried and I couldn't get into. So this one's a nay for me. But again, if you like it, hey, go for it.
I'm so in. This is my genre. Bloodstained didn't really hit well with me because when I played it, it was very buggy.
Yeah.
But I'm so in on this one. This is a day one or as close to day one as possible.
Nice.
And if you're not familiar with Koji's work, he helped develop Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is one of the best PlayStation games of all time. So he knows what he's doing.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, next game. We got
this was when? It was 2026. I'm sorry.
2026.
This is another September game.
Digimon Story Time Stranger.
I'm a no.
Yeah, I'm also a no. I feel like I still don't know what type of game this is.
And are the Digimon people?
There's at least one digi person. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. 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 Cool. Cool. Not for us. And you know what? No shame. I'm not gonna throw shame. I know people were like this.
October 3rd.
Kyle Stevenson, this one is for you, buddy. You called this. Your prediction was you'd see this game. Take it away.
So Final Fantasy Tactics. I forgot what the subtitle of this one is, but it is remaster, remake, whatever you want to call it, of the OG Final Fantasy Tactics games from PS1. A game that I never fully got too far into because I was a kid and too dumb to continue. But the music, the characters, the tactic style gameplay is seared in my brain, and so seeing it back again makes my heart so full. It's really cool. More old school Final Fantasy being brought to current players so they can experience them as they play later versions. Is always cool for me. And September 30th is gonna be a big day in the Stevenson household. I'll be playing that day one.
The really awesome thing is it's like the Halo like Combat Evolved thing where you're able to switch from like modern-ish graphics to like classic. That's really cool. The art style is just gorgeous.
Also, Chun in chat mentions it, and I thought I heard him. Ben Starr is in the VO cast for this. I thought I heard him.
God bless.
I thought
He's
I heard
everywhere now. I like good for him.
Good
He
for
really is
him.
everywhere. I don't know, like he must work just all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
T, where are you for Final Fantasy Tactics?
Surprising nobody. Unfortunately, this is also an A for me. I haven't played Final Fantasy before. I'm not a tactics style
All right, fair
game
enough.
girly, so this is it looks so cute, and I'm so happy for everybody who loves Final Fantasy. But unfortunately, not a me game.
Fair enough. Final Fantasy is a series I keep trying my best to get into, to no avail. The only one I finished, Final Fantasy VII Remake. But I'm gonna go back to Rebirth. I am. I'm gonna make a cognitive effort to do that. But yeah, no, and this is another one. Kyle, be proud of me, please. This was such a huge yay for me. I love a good tactics game, and from what everybody says, it's like this game is legitimately the best tactics game ever made. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be playing it on PlayStation, maybe Switch or Steam Deck, but I'll definitely be playing this for sure. Okay, we got a couple of like flash games in here. One of them, Kyle
Game that
Stevenson.
made Sid Schumann almost barf from laughing so hard.
You know you want to say P himself. And then they made
Sure.
him edit that.
Sure.
You know that. So we're both nays, right?
Honestly, I want to try this. I do want to try it.
Yay?
I'm not going to beat
Okay.
it, but I want to at least play it once. I think this would be a really funny game to stream as like a one-off stream, just to see how far you can get into rage with everybody. This is not something I will try to play all the way through, but I think it looks like it could at least be fun once or twice, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
I am so in for baby steps coming to September 8th. I'm not one for hard games like that. But like Light said, I feel like I'm going to have such a fun time playing and watching people play. If you're not familiar, this is the same creator who made Getting Over It, the game where with the pickaxe, and you're in the little pot and you have to get to the top. If you fall, you fall. Yeah, I've been waiting for this one since they announced it. I feel like 2 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
right.
definitely in.
The next game is actually not even surprising. This is me. This is a me ass game. Horigami. Horigami is a origami inspired 3D action platformer coming to PlayStation 5 on September 3rd. So think like not Little Big Planet, Jesus.
Tearaway?
Sackboy Great Adventure, or like Tearaway as well. Thank you. That was the one I was really thinking of. This looks so beautiful. I am 100% going to try this game out. Coming to again September 3rd. I'm a huge yay. What say you, Kyle?
I'm a nay.
Okay, you hate fun.
I don't hate fun.
Mhm.
I don't know. It just didn't sing to me.
Okay. What say you, Light?
I'm a maybe yay.
Okay.
With the question mark. I sometimes enjoy platformers.
Same.
It depends on the platformer. So if this gets really good reviews, if I'm watching more gameplay of it and I'm like, you know what, I might try that. I might try it, but I'm not necessarily like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go run out and get this game. But I could see myself being tempted to try it.
Yeah. Next we got Everybody Golf.
Let's go.
Let's go. Everybody Golf Hot Shots. Sports.
Oh, but like this is so much more than just sports.
All right, Kyle, fill us in because
Boys with little skirts.
yeah, Kyle.
I can't refute
You have
that.
a dirty mind.
I can't refute that. Hot Shots is just a fun approach to what many people think is one of the most boring sports in the world.
That's right.
But it's so arcadey and fun, and the characters are cute and fun to play as. The swing meter is super easy to pick up, and it's like classic PlayStation. So to get a new one is fantastic.
Yeah, this is one I do want to try because this is one of those like I feel guilty hosting a PlayStation show and not having played one. So yeah, this is a maybe. Not for the skirts. I actually thought that kind of threw me through a loop a little bit. Not gonna lie, thought this was a little bit more wholesome, but whatever. All right, I'm not gonna yuck anybody's yum. What say you, T?
I'm gonna do the baby nay with a question mark, just like I did the other way, where I think I could see myself buying this if I was gonna have people come over. Because this could be a fun game when you have people over, just like passing the controller around. So yeah, I don't think I would just buy this for me, but I think it could be a fun time. Like I have specific friends that I could see would enjoy this, and I would buy it to play it with them, potentially.
Yeah. Next game, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. This is from the Blasphemous devs. Classic Ninja Gaiden from like the, what is it? Late 80s, early 90s, 2D side-scrolling action. Rage. Rage bait, honest to goodness. I've played enough Hollow Knight to know that this game isn't for me, but it comes out July 31st. Kyle Stevenson, you look like someone who would dig this type of torture.
Yes, but also shout out to GD chat. I was gonna save you from it. It's Gaiden. So the comments don't come after Joe.
He said it right the second time. He just said it wrong the first time. Yeah.
What did I say the first time?
Gaiden.
But the second time you said Gaiden, so
Gaiden. Okay.
you corrected yourself.
Sorry.
I'm trying to save you from the commenters, you know?
You're right. Oh, you guys don't know. It's
yeah, this is so up my alley. I love the Blasphemous team. I love the Blasphemous games, and yeah, this looks like a good time. I'm gonna suck at it, but I'm gonna play it. And thank God it's not a September game, July 31st. Yay.
Light.
This is not a me game. No,
Yeah,
sorry. And neither is this one.
Yep. Karn. Did I say that right?
Cairn. Like a stone cairn.
Cairn. Yeah, this looks the hardcore climbing game. You gotta bandage your hand because.
And I can hear the comments now. Well, you said you wanted to try Baby Steps. Why don't you want to try this one? Because this one is more serious. Baby Steps, you're supposed to not take it seriously. This one has a more serious undertone to it, and it's just too much. It's too much. It looks beautiful, and I bet it's going to be great, but I can't.
Yeah.
Yep.
The next game that we got, but also coming November 5th, and a demo is now available today, which they need to do more of.
Yes.
They need to do more of. Jeez Louise. Here's one. This one got me. This one, and I'm not a good fighting person at all, but Mortal Kombat. What's this one called? Jesus Louise.
I think it's just collection.
Collection by Digital Eclipse. These are the makers of like the Atari collection games, where it's kind of like part documentary, part video game. 100% all the way in. I just love the history of games. I love history, and though I suck at fighting games, this seems like it's right on my alley. What about you, T?
Again, yay with a question mark. I won't buy this
Okay.
just to buy it, but I think it could be fun to have if you're gonna play with people.
Yeah. What say you, Kyle Stevenson?
I am all the way in. That's right. Mortal Kombat is a series that I did play a lot of. I don't play against other people because I'll get my ass kicked, but I do enjoy this fighting game, and just seeing this list of like, you got all the old school ones there, and they say and more. So like, who knows if they have the PS3 era ones and Wii era ones and GameCube era, like who knows? But my favorite, most exciting thing about this is the way that Digital Eclipse does their games, of it being a documentary style where we get to learn about probably just in this moment a top 5 franchise in all of games.
Yeah.
Or IP, like one of the most recognizable names.
100%.
Like they went to the US government back in the day to try to ban video games because of Mortal Kombat. So like it's I would love to learn more and learn more about Ed Boon and how he got to do all this stuff. It should be super cool.
Yeah, and the fighting game community, the creators like Ed Boon, like they're just such a welcoming bunch that I love all this. The next game, I'm just gonna speed roll this one.
No,
first off, sorry, my bad. Fighting stick,
first ever PlayStation.
It looks cool.
Made fighting stick.
Yeah, it makes sense because it's Evo, but none of us are gonna buy this, right? No, I don't think so.
Unless we want to do like a challenge or something with it.
Sure. That said, the next game, I think it's an easy yay for all of us. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. This is a prequel to all the Metal Gears. I am so incredibly in on this. This is a huge yay for me. What about you, T? What about you?
I don't know. I want to be a huge yay because I want to love this franchise because I know everybody loves this franchise. But I have no experience with it besides when I tried to play the original from the GameCube last year, and I could not get past like the first area. So that makes me a little nervous.
Yeah. No, big same. I tried to play them during the holiday on the portal, and there's like one part where you needed like I think the touchpad, and it was during the times where the early days with the fellow PP's portal pals. No, the touchpad functionality really finicky, so I couldn't get past literally the first scene. I got frustrated.
Yeah. So I think I'll try it because I want to know what the hype is about, but I don't necessarily know if I'm excited for it. I want to be excited, but I don't know. I'm more scared, I think.
I feel like you and me, T, we're very alike in like the games that we're into, but also where I deviate a little bit is like I'm excited because I know so many other people are excited and I want to see what the hype is about. So like I'm like all in because of that.
But if this looks like we can play against other people, that could be fun. I could be into that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kyle Stevenson?
This has classic Kyle waits 2 years before he plays it.
Damn. All right.
It's not like I'm kind of with Light there, and like I do want to experience why everyone loves Metal Gear Solid so much. I think we've talked about it before in the past. I played a decent amount of 2 when I was younger. And I tried 3 for like maybe an hour, and it was too hardcore for me with the camo and having to like deal with your hunger and all that stuff. So maybe because everyone says this is one of the best games I've made ever. So like I don't know, but this is very much like in 2027 I'll be like, hey, guys, guess what I played. And you know what, you were right, it's really good. Like it just I know myself, and I know that's exactly what's going down.
When it clicks for you, it's gonna click, but it's gonna take a while. Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, next game here. The chat was yelling at me to go play. Neo 3. This series, beloved by PlayStation fans, originated on PlayStation. One of the first games where it's like, oh yeah, another studio can do something in a From Software vein, modern day, but do something different and find success in it. Light.
Guys, I promise I play games. Just not these ones. This is an A
No.
for me. Again, looks beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for everybody, but no.
All right, fair. Kyle Stevenson, what say you, sir?
I'm also a nay. And
Right.
hear me out here. It's not because I don't like the genre of game.
Yeah.
I didn't play the other ones. It feels like we've gotten this game a lot recently.
Okay.
It seems sort of like visual style and what like we first Berserker Kazan just came out this year that I haven't fully dove into yet. And it's a similar type of game, somewhat similar visuals. Although that one's more like cel shady than this one, but
no, I get what you're saying. It's
there's
like
definitely to me there's some fatigue with certain games.
Yeah.
And this is just kind of adding to that right now. And I don't know if I want another one.
fair. This my problem with the Neo games, first off, like you're not wrong for don't feel guilty because these games are hard as shit. I played the first one and I think like I noped out after like the third boss. Like it's just these games are incredibly difficult. And the one thing that I can't get my brain to wrap around is their dodge is on the X button and not the circle button. And I know, chat, you guys are yelling at me. I understand. All right, put your weapons down. Now that I have the Pro Controller, I could remap the buttons to have it that way. So I'll definitely try it out. But I'm gonna try this series out with Neo 3 coming in early 2026 and also demo out today. So yeah, no, I'll definitely be trying this probably sometime during the summer break. Yeah. Okay, next game on the list here. One that I'm not going to say Nerier, just something that we've looked from afar. Thief VR. Look cool. Looks,
Yeah,
looks
it's
interesting.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Looks
Could work very well in
pretty.
the VR setting.
Yeah, looks pretty.
If I had a VR, this is definitely one that I would get. It looks like
100%.
it'd be a lot of fun. I didn't play any of the previous Thief games, so I guess I don't really know, but it looks really cool and it looks like it would be up my alley, but I don't have VR and I'm typically not a fan of games in VR. So unfortunately, because of that, it has to be an A, but I want it to be a yay.
Well, don't worry. I think we're getting to a yay for you. Like Tides of Tomorrow. This looks like Waterworld meets the art style of Rare meets a multiplayer story game where you're following other people's choices, deviating from the path, and following the story while echoes of other players help either guide you or trick you. It's kind of like if the Elden Ring or From Software Messages were the game. This looks really freaking awesome. Light, what do you think?
This is I think a yay for me. I definitely want to try it, but I'm gonna have to make a dummy PlayStation account so that nobody knows it's me who's doing as badly, so that when they follow somebody who does really badly, they're not like, holy shit, Light, you suck.
All right, fair enough. They'll be just like, dude, for me, like, dude, move away from this room. You've been in here for 30 minutes. There is no collectible here. There's no collectibles in this game. What are you doing? Kyle Stevenson, what say you on Tides of Tomorrow?
I love the look of this 100%. I think the idea is cool. I don't think I'll ever play it.
Okay. You go straight to heck.
Sure.
But again, I think this is a game that I pick up one time and play for a couple hours, then probably don't play again.
That's fair. That's fair. And then we get our boy Nicholas Doucette.
Oh, just really quickly, Tides of Tomorrow, February next year.
Oh, thank you so much. The creative director of Team Asobi. He's giving us more Astro Bot levels. He's giving 5 more speedrun levels.
Big yay.
Yay. We love Astro Bot here. Big Astro Bot here.
And new VIP bots too.
Yeah. That said, here's a game that caught me off guard. Sea of
hold on.
Sorry, yes, Kyle Stevenson?
We can't go past There's going to be another Astro Bot controller.
The biggest yay!
Look, and he has funny eyes this time. He's having fun. Oh my goodness.
If
crazy.
I don't get this one, I'm gonna freaking riot. You hear me, PlayStation? You hear me?
Next game, Sea of Merchants. This looks like first off, your puppets. Are we sensing a theme here? Liza P and then Sea of Merchants? Nonetheless, this looks freaking awesome. I don't know what this game is other than it gives me very deep Black Flag vibes, where yes, you're able to go, on your ship and fight all these strange mythical, sea creatures. But again, like marionette, very, also I would say very colorful, very Pixar-esque. But then you're also going out on the islands and you're having, you're doing dastardly deeds with, it seems like, other players. Oh no, I got a lot of questions. Kyle Stevenson, what are you on this game?
I'm a yay on this one.
Yes.
But I need to know more about what the gameplay loop exactly is.
Yeah.
Because if it is more like Sea of Thieves, I'm probably out.
Okay.
But if it's more of a single player thing, I could be in, because the art direction on this one is killer. And that scene right there of the numbers popping up reminds me of a turn-based combat moment. And yes, I'm in.
It gave me Expedition vibes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's weird name choice though. If I'm gonna be real.
Sea of Merchants is odd.
It's way too close to Sea of Thieves.
Yes. Yeah.
But hey, if it works, it works. And it went through legal, totally fine.
Yeah, legal cleared out. Yeah, we're gonna be okay on that one. Light, are you a yay on this?
I echo completely what Kyle said. I think I'm a yay, but I have to see more. I have to know more about it. At first I was like, oh, another pirate game. But then I was like, ooh, but this one is catching my attention. But I do have to, Dwani says it looks like a roguelike. I kind of was getting that vibe too. It was giving me Deathloop vibes, where he pops up on the beach again every time.
Right.
So that could be interesting too. But again, need to know more. But I want to be a yay. At this point, I think I'm a yay.
I'm gonna say I'm a yay too. If it's a roguelike, we're in. That's actually a really cool, cool premise. Next game that we see, Sword of the Sea, Giant Squid, creators
Just really
of Journey.
quickly, thank you, Silcanet, for that. The YouTube captions got it wrong. It's Sea of Remnants, not Sea of Merchants.
Thank you, Remnants.
That's so strange.
Come on now, YouTube. Jeez. So, Sword of the Sea. This looks like Journey, but you're surfing on a sword and you're doing kickflips. Heck yes. Kyle Stevenson, you're doing a dance.
Oh, 1,000% yay.
Yeah.
You kidding me?
Yeah.
The most beautiful looking skateboarding game I've ever seen.
Let's go.
Shout out to Sable for anyone who played Sable. But the studio knows how to make games and look visually stunning. So I'm so in. And the fact that it is day one on PS Plus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And then they also let you know that FBC Firebreak coming out in a few weeks on the 17th of June. Gang, are we getting the game together? Are we streaming our the first playthrough of Firebreak?
Sure. I'm down.
Kyle Stevenson? We getting the band together?
Sure.
Possibly. Are we a yay on Firebreak?
If I have people to play it with, I won't play it alone.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair. Is the same with you, Kyle?
Sure.
Fair enough.
Also, I want to make sure, what do you feel of Sword of the Sea?
I'm a yay. I don't know if I'll rush to play it on launch, but I think I'll kind of be like you. This will be a game that I play in 2 or 3 years. I'm like, holy shit, it was so good. And you guys are like, I know.
We were telling you. Yeah, no. Then PlayStation Plus. Let's see. They have something.
We got
here.
Deus Ex, June 17th.
Yep. Twisted Metal
Classics
3
and
4 on July 15th, and then Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis come to PlayStation Premium Classics range sometime in the future.
And then they also shout out Mist and Ribbon coming later this month.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Light, you, me, James Bond. Let's freaking go. Take it away, Light. You just talk.
I'm so excited for this. I was a Bond girly growing up. I watched all of the original Bonds when I was a kid on repeat. I remember I still have it, but the whole box set of every single movie. Way back when we had DVDs and had my portable DVD player, I remember driving to Florida and watching through all of, because it was before they started with what was the last guy's name?
Daniel Craig.
Yeah, before Daniel Craig. So it was before him. So I was watching all of the ones up before Daniel Craig on repeat. I was showing them to my friend because she had never seen them before. And then it's just a great time. I love James Bond. Very excited that it's a prequel.
Very first mission.
Watching him build those relationships with the characters that we know and love is going to be really cool. The music, the way they introduced the Bond song at the end of they look like they're going to nail it. And I cannot wait. Wait.
I mean, just all of it. Kyle Stevenson, you next.
Oh my god. I am so in on this. Yeah. If anyone can nail a James Bond game, it's IOI. Yeah. You can totally see the Hitman vibes here. 100% in this gameplay and footage. This I think is going to scratch that itch that I've been feeling for a long time of wanting another Uncharted game. And this is looking like it can fill that void. And who knows if we ever will get another Uncharted game, but God, this is so good. And I am still shocked that PlayStation got to show this off first instead of on the Keighley stage.
Yeah. It's like, it's modern, but it also feels like it's in the 70s. Like the art style is so distinctive. Like it's so Bond, and yet it's so,
they nailed the feel of the classic Bonds while still having it be a modern setting.
Yeah.
From this trailer, at least.
Is his face a little off? Sure.
But he has different faces. It's different actors who play him, so you can't really say that.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. It's just the one thing I think people will have a tough time on, because there's a part of me that is, oh my god, Money Punny, hello. Is that, like, I don't know. He is young and he's wearing like a bomber jacket and not like his classic tux or whatever.
He's got to grow into it. He's got to find his personality.
Yeah.
When I was young, I was not the same person I am now.
Oh, that's true.
If you saw pictures of me then, you'd be like, who the hell is that chick?
I used to wear tuxes when I was a little kid.
He's got to find it.
No, dude, James Bond. Yeah, no, James Bond means a lot in this household. Let me tell you something, a whole bunch. Yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. Then a brief second of Ghost of Yotei. Just teasing a July deep dive gameplay reveal of it. Of course.
But after that, no more. Give me the gameplay so I can see the gameplay. Then no more. I don't need any more.
We're done.
Very similar to how they did Tsushima, right? Wasn't it like a month before they did a state of play?
I think so. I think so.
It was I think April, and then the game came out in June. So it's July, and it comes out in early October.
October. Yeah.
I think it's like on my birthday, if I'm not mistaken, or near it. But yeah, this is incredible. Let's go. Then last but not leastly, Kyle Stevenson, they got another Marvel game. PlayStation Studios has teamed up with Marvel Games and Arc System Works on a Marvel fighting game akin to the classic, I don't know, Marvel vs. Capcom, but just without the Capcom all system arcs. Sorry, Arc System Works.
Yep.
And my goodness gracious, Kyle Stevenson. What is this all about?
I'm gonna preface this right now.
Yes.
And I think I could speak to for all three of us here.
You would, yes.
We're not fighting game people in the slightest.
Nope.
I said earlier, I enjoy the Mortal Kombat games, but that is me playing at my own pace and just doing the same move over and over again. I will never, ever, ever be at the level of what you are seeing on this screen right now.
Yep.
but good God Almighty, is this game gorgeous? The character models, the way this fighting game is in motion. I know of Arc System Works, and they're like one of the best people in the fighting game genre. So the fact that they got the Marvel license to do their own Marvel thing is fantastic. It still kind of shouts out. It's been 5 hours. The Maximilian dude is still analyzing the trailer, who's like one of the biggest fighting game people influencers out there. And
yeah.
I 1000% am going to watch his reaction after this, because seeing people react to things that bring them joy is one of my favorite things in the whole world.
Yep.
Oh, Storm looks.
Love her.
Oh,
hey, back off.
No
That's
better
my wife.
character design.
Everybody.
That's my wife. Treat her with reverence and respect. It's not just
I don't know. I think you've got a fight on your hands over that one.
I will fuck you up. Oh, Kyle Stevenson. You got a super chat here or whatever?
No. I clicked that. I misclicked.
Okay. I mean, yeah, this game looks incredible. I love what they were saying, and I also love, like, I appreciate the deep dive here. Where it's like, it's very much like they wanted to bring, they didn't want to just go, oh, here's this Japanese team making a Marvel game. They're like, no, like, we want the Japanese essence of this team in this game in such a major way. And I just, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, Jesus Louise,
coming to PS5
yes.
and PC.
Let's go.
2026. Can I just quickly shout out? It has nothing to do with the game.
Go
I love this color scheme that's going on right here.
100%.
That peach orange kind of thing. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Love it. Okay, T, you and I, we're not good fighters. Kyle
Speak
Kyle
for
likes
yourself.
No.
Scrappy.
Light is a good fighter in real life.
Well, not
I
anymore.
I don't know. I think you could break, if I just like softly try to punch, I think you could break my arm.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But a fighting game fan.
I mean, what?
$2,000 gets Light to break an elbow.
Jesus.
You know, I'll just fly up to Canada. They'll got free healthcare. They're gonna fix me. But like, what say you? This game, as a non-fighting game fan, talk to me.
I want to say yay, because it looks so beautiful.
So good.
The characters, the design of the characters looks amazing. It's interesting that it's 4v4. But the reality is, I don't think I would buy this game because I would not just play it by myself. Again, maybe if I had people over and other people were like, oh yeah, that seems interesting, I would buy it to play it with my friends. But unfortunately, I'm not going to play a fighting game by myself. So I love this. I think it's beautiful. I'm so happy it is going to exist. But I don't think I'm going to spend my money on it, because I don't think I would just sit there and play it on my own, unfortunately.
That, and I mean, the reality is setting in. There's going to be so many sweaty sons of guns out here. And they're just going to beat the shit out of me. And they're just going to do these unending chained combos.
But I'm very excited to see like the whole roster that they end up creating.
Sure.
Because obviously there's a wide selection of characters they can choose from. So seeing who they're going to choose is going to be really exciting. So yeah, I think it's going to be great. I don't think I'm going to actually buy it. But I might watch other people play it, because I do think it's beautiful and it did capture my attention for sure.
Yeah. Kyle Stevenson, what say you?
Oh, I already talked about it.
Oh, you're sorry, my bad.
Okay.
I got distracted by seeing my wife there. Look at her just fly with such grace. If she were to zap me with a lightning, and I die, this is the cost of doing business, you know? Such a yay for me. This is one, like, I'm in the realization of like what Light's saying is like, I know this game isn't for me. I know I'm gonna get my butt kicked online, but I want to at least see if there's a story. Like, if there's a story mode, all right, I'll at least play the story and have fun with that. And this would be my first Arc System game, and I hear nothing but great things of how great technical fighters they are. So yeah, I enjoyed what I saw here. I'm getting this one day one. All right, gang, that was the state of play. So walking in, walking out, Light, I feel like this one wasn't for you. Right?
every time I do these, I say they're not really for me, but I think this one was much better for me than the last one because even though there were, really, I don't know, probably 3 games that I'll actually end up buying and playing, there were a lot of games where I was like, I wish that was a me game, even though it's not a me game. So I think because of that, I enjoyed this one more than the last one we watched, which going back to what Kyle said about fatigue, I felt the last one we watched was like a bunch of similar games to each other that I was like, eh.
True.
But this one, I was like, damn, I really wish that was a me game. And maybe it will be eventually, but right now it's not. So I did enjoy it. I had a fun time watching it. I don't know how I would rate it, though, since really like the big game that I was excited about was Bond. That's probably pretty much the big one for me.
Jeez Louise. Kyle Stevenson, do you know that my family has a PPK just because of James Bond? We own a real PPK.
Are you saying if I don't rate this highly enough, you're going to use that on me? What?
I'm just saying. If you aim the gun sideways, that's a kill shot.
Everyone
I
knows
don't know
that.
if you know that. I don't know if you know
Everyone
that.
knows that.
So it's tilted sideways. Where are you at with this state of play? Yes, Light?
I was just going to say,
up.
when I was in Germany, I went to the Spy Museum in Berlin, and they had the James Bond circle, so you could did the splash screen with the blood dripping down, so you could do the walkout with the.
Oh hell yeah,
dude! I felt so cool.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Anyways, continue.
Sorry, no, she one up me. That's fair. Kyle Stevenson.
I'm sort of with Light on this one.
Okay.
While I can see that it is a strong show,
sure,
there are only a few in there that were like unabashedly for me.
Okay. Okay.
So was it? And yes, it is cliche. There's still a lot more PlayStation Studios games that I want to know about.
Where the fuck is Wolverine?
Yeah. Well, Friday.
No, Kyle.
Joe, but you say that, but like PlayStation will be on the SGF stage, so they probably held some of their heavy hitters there. Like that was something I meant to look up is this state of play officially under the Summer Game Fest banner, and is that why PlayStation is a partner on there?
Yeah. But they usually do have another announcement or two up their sleeve. So I don't think that Wolverine is for a showcase. And remember the reports of earlier this year where it's just like they were debating whether it's a state of play or a showcase, and it seems like they landed on state of play.
I still feel like maybe. I don't know. I know it's crazy, but we have gotten nothing but a teaser. They don't have to give us much. They literally could give us anything and it would still get a huge pop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and also, I think it was probably. Oh, now I'm believing my own hype right now.
I know. I literally just said, I was like, I did go in with really low expectations always. But
I think Wolverine showing up at the SGF stage.
Sure.
After this state of play is probably more probable. Because why would you have Wolverine and this new Marvel fighting game in the same show?
Damn it.
Get the Marvel properties separated out a little bit. I'm just saying.
I hate how much that argument didn't make sense.
Okay, we need to tone it down though. We're getting too hype. We are getting too hype. Back to reality.
Listen.
We're only going to get a Bloodborne remake, Wolverine, and Silksong.
And a new God of War game.
And a new God of That's it. We're not asking for much.
I think the
everyone
PlayStation
watching
game
on Friday will hear us three scream in unison from the crowd when Wolverine shows up.
You hear that after the applause, you just hear Kyle saying, "I fucking said it. I told you guys."
No, what you will hear is "Suck it, Joe."
Speaking of Joe, you want to sit next to me at the show now?
Yes. Oh
Okay.
yeah, right. Because absolutely.
But
Shit,
back to my score.
Mhm.
I think I'd give it around a 7.5. Still a good show.
Yeah.
Good kickoff to the weekend, but want a little bit more strictly PlayStation things.
I think that's fair. I just think again, I've seen some people in the comments talk about it. And yes, I do think there's blame to be shared all around. I just think PlayStation's chase for live service ended us in this predicament where a lot of their roadmap got messed up, and they're doing what they can to kind of fill in the gaps with these partner titles. And I think either September or next year, you'll start seeing what Corey's up to, what Ben's up to, what everyone's up to. I think we'll get an intergalactic date sometime in 2026 for sure. But yeah. For me, I'm gonna rate it personal, just of like games I was excited by. Marvel Tokon, 007, and also I understand not PlayStation exclusive games, but they're on my platform, so I'm hyped. Final Fantasy Tactics, like, God, what was the other one? Metal Gear, Silent Hill F scares the Jesus out of me. Pragmata looks interesting. Luminous. So for me, I'm like, this is an 8. I really had a great time. I don't think it's the best, but I think it was a solid start to the show. So I'm gonna say 8 for this state of play. I can't wait till I'm on Blue Sky and everybody says this is the worst thing ever.
Don't listen to them. Love what you love.
That's right. And speaking of love what you love and love who you love, okay. And this one, Happy Pride Month. And I say that because I'm going to introduce our good friend Light here to some Buy Panic. The Witcher 4 Unreal Engine 5 tech demo. It's here. And it's jaw-dropping. It's phenomenal.
It's more than that.
Holy shit.
The amount of people that were like, it's just a tech demo, it's not gonna look. I don't fucking care. You think you see this face and you think I care?
Do you think we learned our lesson?
What the fuck? I don't care. I'm excited. That looked so good. That looked so good. Inject it into my veins. Give it to me now. Feral.
I'm right there with you. Now, they did come out to say, listen, this is not indicative of the whole game because they're still working on it. It's still a tech demo. But they said it's running 60 FPS with ray tracing on Unreal Engine 5. And my goodness, Siri, stab me in the chest. Kyle Stevenson, what did you think seeing this?
I mean, I feel like, stay with me here with this analogy. Let me see if I get it right.
Tread lightly.
I feel like my biological clock is ticking. And that but like in the terms of I need a PS5 Pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw this and I was like, fuck, I need to go buy a PS5 Pro pronto.
Because like they just said, like in that little subtitle there, this is running on a base PS5.
Yep.
So I can only imagine what the PS5 Pro version of this will look like. And just like, look at this world. It's so detailed. The way Siri's cloak is flapping as she's running through here, just like the townspeople and how they react to Siri as she's walking through the streets. Like,
can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah, please.
When she bumps into the guy carrying the crate of apples, the apples fall all over the ground. A little girl goes running up and starts stealing the apples and putting them into her cloak so she can carry them away. That wouldn't have happened if she didn't bump into that guy. That only happened because she bumped into the guy, which knocked over his crate, which made the apples fall.
Yep.
That's so fucking cool. And I know this is not the first game to do that because people are going to be like, that's my number. I don't give a shit. It's cool.
Yeah. And same thing, like they show later, even with Siri like not around, there were just guys buying fish at like a stall and seeing them actually pick up the fish from the stall and it being a unique item and not like something that just automatically regenerated. And it's like a full scene that is playing by themselves.
Look at this bear.
The bear, like
the fur and how it's waving.
I'm going to need to find time to actually catch up and play Witcher 3.
Okay, wait. It's coming up. Watch.
Okay. All right. The walking. She's walking. Look at the cloak's animation is insane.
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry.
Oops, bumped him. There goes the
Clumsy.
apples. The rooster jumped out of the way because the apples. There goes the little girl, or I don't know, child.
Mm-hmm.
Boop boop boop.
Boop, boop. Oh, look at the
And the freaking pigs are running towards the apples.
Yeah.
So this is something that like
Dude.
The CD Projekt has been very like obsessed with. I feel like something that they talked a lot about and they couldn't get done with Cyberpunk, where they're like, we want the cities to feel like they're lived in. We want people to have their own routines. We want it to feel unique. And there is trouble with that because they're offering a whole lot of promises. And we saw the release of Cyberpunk 2077 at launch. And yet they're being so bold and to share this is just, it's incredible. I just, everything about it is just beautiful. Down from like just seeing the animations from her cloak, seeing just the day and night cycle of this town and of the environments itself. God damn. This is the most beautiful game I've ever seen in my life. This is just stunning. And not just because it's shiny and pretty, it's just what's going around in the world and how it's not just how you're interacting with it, but how it's interacting with you. Just amazing. Like
And Siri's personality, watching her seeing her having come into her personality fully, her confidence, her swagger, oh my
I know.
I love her. I love her.
She's so awesome, dude. That said, not about the game and how beautiful it is in Unreal Engine 5 and all that and Lights by Panic. My what's it? The keychain, her what's it? A Lynx, right? Is that
her
yeah.
medallion?
It's stuck in transit. It keeps on looping back to Oregon. What's going on here? I know.
Gotta contact them.
I gotta yell at someone. But yeah, no, this game looks incredible, and they say they're aiming for 2027. I don't have the show notes in front of me because whole new different show from yesterday. But my word, I can't wait to play this in 2029.
Joe, do not. Do not. I can't wait that long.
T, it's giving me something to live for.
I can't wait that long. That's not fair.
It's so beautiful.
I go to Mr.
Man.
Light. I was like, they were showing us Quest. It's got to be soon. And he's like, Tegan, whoa. And I was like, damn it, I hate it when you're right. And I hate when I know you're right. And I can't even pretend you're wrong.
I don't want to say too much.
Okay.
What don't you want to say, Kyle?
What do you know?
I almost feel like, isn't there a Witcher remake coming?
Huh.
Wasn't that also in the like in development? Maybe we get that announcement on Friday.
Okay.
To hold you over until 4.
Were they going to okay, I think this is sparking recollection.
Either Witcher 1 or 2.
Or
the original ones, yeah.
Okay, that's a good point because I didn't get to play those because I tried to play 2 after 3 and I couldn't do it.
Same.
I believe that was in the works. I think they said that last year or some point.
Still, that's so far away. 4 years. That cannot be the correct timeline.
I know.
They listen, CDPR. Bring me out to Poland. If it's going to be 4 years, the least you can do is bring me out to Poland in 2. Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
You owe me.
Or at least some liverwurst.
I don't know, but you do.
So Planet said they did say Witcher 1 Unreal Engine remake is in the works. So
okay, that does make me excited.
And again, I haven't played 3 fully, but how do you feel of Series Horse Kelpie?
Love Kelpie. We love
please.
Kelpie. I love the name.
Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Yeah, this is stunning. Just oh my god. Oh my goodness. A smoldering look. Too bad she's so ugly and woke now, guys.
Oh
right?
my god.
So stupid.
Go fuck yourself, anyone who said that.
So stupid idiots. I want her stored real bad.
I don't know how you look at her, call yourself a straight man, and say she's ugly. I don't. she could not be your type, sure. But
Sure.
how you, as a straight male, look at her and call her ugly? No.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's Pride Month for a reason. That's truly the gayest thing I've ever heard in my life. My goodness. So yeah, no, that is The Witcher for our media impressions is ooey, wow.
Look at this drunk guy getting pushed down the stairs.
Look at him. Oh, you doofus.
Get out of here.
Love
Funny
that
enough,
for
I
him.
saw that happen in real life yesterday.
No shit.
It was like 4 p.m.
Oh, man.
Right
That's-
down the stairs.
That sounds like something that happens in your neck of the woods. I've been there.
But it was not. It was the fancy rich people town next to it.
Oh.
I know.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, plot
All
twist.
I know.
All right. Well, gang, that's it for this little fast episode of the Trophy Room this week as we head to Summer Game Fest. Next week, gang, it's all about all the games we played at Summer Game Fest. And again, we have over 20 appointments between the three of us. We are playing all types of games. We are totally booked. It's just incredible. And again, because of you guys over there, patreon.com/PS Trophy Room, y'all made this trip happen. And most of all as well, like just you guys listening, tuning in each and every week. This show has been a show for like, I don't know, like 7 years now. This is our first time at Summer Game Fest. And it's also been the most fun making content with my two best pals here. And yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in each and every week and making our dreams happen. And hitting that like, hitting that share, hitting that subscribe button, rating us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, wherever you get your podcast service of choice. Please consider rating us 5 stars there. Get you entered to win Death Stranding come next month. More on that next week. And we also have a copy of Astro Bot to give away. Lamb Chop got himself an extra PS5. And he's like, I don't need this code. Now I need to just figure out how to give it away to some lucky person out there. With all that said, with all that out of the way, anything you'd like to spotlight before we get on out of here, Light?
You can just follow my different YouTube channels: Lightweight Gaming for your gaming content, Lightweight Reacting for your movie reactions. I just got the email, so I get to order my second plaque. So we're gonna have dual plaques pretty soon.
Oh yes.
I got my little check mark on my second channel. I'm so
Love
excited.
this. Love this.
So thank you guys for your support over there. I do appreciate it, and you can follow me on socials. That's it.
Oh yeah. Kyle Stevenson, how about you, sir?
You can follow me, Mr. K-Step, pretty much everywhere. I am so thoroughly, and I don't know what the other word I was going to say there. I'm just endlessly thankful for all of you for what you do for us in every facet of life. Please go tell somebody you love them. Go play rad games. Follow 61 Indie for indie game coverage. I'm a tired boy, but it's all worth it.
Seriously. And I'm talking about like, oh, it's been a busy week for me and whatever. And you've had like a busy 2 months.
Yeah, dude.
It's been a year for you, I feel like. This year feels like it's been nonstop for you guys, which I love, but also you're probably like, I need a rest.
I need to have time to play games. That's what I want.
That too. Oh my God. I don't, other than like Fortnite with the boys, which I got into the Star Destroyer. Hooey. Yeah, I have not played any games.
Should be playing Night Rain with me. Just saying.
Dude.
It's pretty good.
We'll talk about it next week, but Jesus Christ. There's just so many games. There's just so many games, so little time. Who knows? Who knows? With all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, we love you all so much. Usandula writes, before we say it, good night, y'all. I'll be listening out to see if I hear any of your screams during SGF stream. Again, go to Green Gorilla stream. We will link it out in our socials when that goes live and all that jazz.
Mr. Light says everyone needs to play Cast and Chill. The demo is out. He's dying for the full game. Everyone go play the demo.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Light, what if I told you that it's out like next week? They announced it. They announced it during a showcase yesterday, June 16th.
There you go.
Oh.
Everybody, I love y'all. Keep your wits about you. Keep hunting and keep playing PlayStation. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
I love you.